Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shika. I'm a social media mentor, travel lifestyle content creator, and I am a YouTuber. And today I want to chat with you guys why I think content creators should meditate. I know, sounds crazy. If you're not a content creator, I think you should still meditate because you are consuming over 2 hours of screen time every single day on your phone on average. So that is insane. I'm really excited for this because I know a lot of you guys know that I am huge on like wellness and everything, and it all comes down to what I do for nature. I'm constantly always mentoring people who are on social media. I do social media mentoring, so it's basically mentoring women on how to, brand themselves online. I'm constantly online, like I'm always on Instagram. If you don't follow me, it's at Shika_Shika, but I also know how to disconnect myself. So I wanted to chat with you guys why I think you should implement this in your everyday life and how to do it in a way that's not so intimidating. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first is let's just talk about consumption of social media. We are constantly consuming. If you're just starting content creation, you're probably looking at your blog post, seeing how many views you have on your traffic, always constantly engaging, all that stuff, all that good stuff. But, obviously doing that, it does do a lot for you of just like always being on the screen. You're always thinking of everything, whether it's how you're posted well, if people are engaging, why did the Instagram algorithm change again today after I finally figured it out, all those things. So I think it's so important to just slow the mind down, which we're going to go into later on, but slow it down. Meditation doesn't have to be you cross-legged, closing your eyes and thinking that that's meditation. Meditation can be different things. It could be just you relaxing and not thinking of anything. That's the beauty of meditation. It's just like not thinking of thought at all. So I think that's so important. Like I mentioned, an average person consumes over 2 hours of screen time. And I'm pretty sure that if you check out your phone right now, you will find the majority of that time is scrolling down Instagram. So let's not do that to our health or our mental health and always consume. So a great little way of making sure that you don't consume time is what I do is I actually check in, give myself 30 minutes to an hour a day, which makes just a smallest difference in making sure that I don't consume as much, screen time. A second thing of how I meditate or just disconnect as well is making sure that I also just, I know it sounds really, really weird, but giving myself no notifications on my Instagram, social media. I know you want to know if people are engaging and everything, obviously, but I actually find that it's easier for me to mindfully check into my social media when I don't have it. There's just something so anxious about when you're looking at your screen and you notice there's notifications coming in. It's like this impulse, like, gotta check it, gotta check it, gotta check it, gotta check it. Like, check my phone. That's like always in my head, and I'm sure you probably share that as well. So just turning off your notifications, you could actually do that in your options section on your phone. So just turn them off. Like, you don't need that right now. You just need to focus on you. So don't do that. Second tip is anxiety. So I think my anxiety went up the roof when I first got into social media because I was constantly just overwhelmed with always having to be like consistent and everything. And I find even the people I mentor, they get super excited and then they're like, oh my gosh, I'm like draining out. I'm like, this is all part of it because you're going way too deep with it. So I'm really big on my social media mentoring, and even people I meet, I'm always like, make sure you put time for yourself. Like, you need to put time for yourself. You need to make sure that you learn how to have a healthy relationship with social media because your anxiety is crazy. I think I was reading a stat that they were saying like 1 in every 3 people have anxiety, and even more so if you're on social media. You're thinking about how your body looks. You're thinking about the fitness, you're thinking about how many followers someone has, how well someone's doing in collaborations, all that stuff. And as a content creator, or even someone who wants to go on vacation working a 9-to-5 job, that's a lot. Like, that's subconsciously a lot of just like noise in your head, right? So what meditation does is it allows you, again, to close and just disconnect from that. It allows you to slow your breathing, which I don't think a lot of us are mindful breathers. I actually want to do a video on why you should do breathing meditation or just breathing exercises, because your breathing has so much control on your anxiety, on like how you think, how you can stop in thought, how you can just turn off your mind before you go to bed because you're constantly thinking what you have to do tomorrow, all those things. So that actually heightens when you're always on social media. So you know, it increases anxiety. It's not worth it. A great thing, again, like I said, meditation helps you with that. And again, it could just be a simple thing as just detaching your phone, dancing for one song or a few songs in your room, or even just sitting in silence and doing nothing. I think we're just so always constantly having to do something. Like, we're in a society where if we're not doing something, we're considered lazy. But if you're not doing something because you actually want to take care of your mental health, that's okay. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. So do that. Next thing is, and I'm reading my little notepad, slow down your mind. Like I mentioned about breathing. So one thing that people don't know, and I kind of want to go into meditation on how to meditate, I might do a video on that, but you need to be breathing. So breathing is so key. So let's do a breathing exercise together. So what you want to do is you want to inhale from one nose, and you want to exhale and hold your nose. I do the same thing. And you want to do that for 10 minutes. And I know it sounds weird, but what that does is it puts more oxygen in the head, which actually makes you feel more energized. It helps you feel calm. It just allows you to just have your thoughts. Like me just doing that right now, just like, I feel like I'm less congested. I was congested this morning, you know? So I need you to know that, like, when you do breathe, it is so important to us. It is so key. It's so important. You need to breathe. You need to make sure that you're slowing down that mind, because we're always scrolling. We're always seeing what the new viral thing is. We're always checking people's stories. That's okay. That's cool. It's awesome. You guys know I love Instagram and social media and YouTube and all that stuff. But you know what that does is, again, it connects to anxiety, causes you to be anxious all the time. So slow the mind down. This can be easily done now. Before I go into easily done, if you're someone who works 9 to 5 and you're like, oh my gosh, I have 2 kids, I'm too busy, or I'm always working, or I'm just like a college student, whatever, that's fine. It literally is a 5-minute exercise. You can do this on the bus. You can do this in your car at a red light. You can do this like literally anytime, just to kind of stop your mind for a second. Say, hey, hello human, hello me. How's it going? How are you feeling? Let me just breathe. Let me just enjoy this moment of just like living life and being grateful for it. Just doing that alone, I'm telling you, it's so, so important. Stay aligned with your why. I think this is so important for content creators if you're watching this. So I find when you are so busy with figuring out what the next big thing is, how to grow, all that fun stuff, you forget how to align with yourself. So I find meditation is a time of reflection. This is called, I like to call it reflection meditation. So it's really reflecting on what you are now, being grateful of what you're doing right now, how you're growing, how you're doing your accomplishments, your little nuggets, your little like happiness celebrations that you have on a day-to-day basis. And for me, sometimes it could be just, I did a live today and I connected with someone and someone was motivated. That one person was motivated. It could be me saying like, you know what, I was happy today. I had a great day. Or it could be me saying like, I turned off my phone today and I spent time for myself because I wanted to spend time for myself. You know, so making sure you're aligned with your why. First, being grateful through meditation. Second step is to make sure that you are breathing like we just did. Do your breathing exercise so you can calm the mind, because without calming the mind, you are not meditating. A lot of people just think you could just close your eyes and just think about things and you're good. That's not meditation. You have to close your mind to be in your subconscious. So close your mind, relax, and then go into it. So again, if you aren't doing that, you are not slowing the mind, you're not going into your subconscious. That is so, so crucial. So do that. My last thing that kind of wraps everything in a beautiful bow is manifestation. I know I talked about this in another video with you guys, and I'm so loving it because it has allowed me to have such a great community that I've built for my social media mentoring program. It has allowed me to travel. I've been on more than 30 flights this year alone, and I'm going on a few more this year alone. It has also allowed me to heal myself because I have gone through a lot, and I just feel like you need to find the issue here within yourself before going anywhere else. So manifestation, I think, is so cool. Maybe you want to get a certain amount of following. Maybe you want to get a certain audience. Maybe you want to start your business. Maybe you want to leave your 9 to 5 job to work from home and do various things, to have an entrepreneurial mind. Maybe you want to just, you know, inspire people, bring in people who also align with you. That's amazing too. That's a great goal. Manifestation. Meditation is what allows you to manifest. Without manifestation, it doesn't allow you to kind of put it out there into the universe. So what I mean by that, I know this is, I don't want to lose you guys here. But what I mean by that is, like, I want you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for. This could be anything within, like, you know what, I'm grateful for the 100 followers that I have. I'm grateful for the live that I did today, I inspired one person. I'm grateful for, you know, that blog post I posted today. And then I want you to manifest a measurable thing. I am grateful. I want to manifest. And I want you to put it in present tense. I want to manifest 10,000 followers. I want to manifest 1,000 subscribers. I want to manifest X, Y, and Z by the end of this month. Manifest a few goals, and I want you to sit down and do your breathing technique, because remember, you can't meditate without slowing the mind. And I want you to breathe in and out through each nose, and when you have calmed the mind and it's still, I want you to put it out there, and I want you to manifest it. Say, I am going to have, I do have 10,000 followers. I do have 10,000 subscribers. Or I am manifesting this much by the end of this month. Whatever it is. But I want you to put it within your subconscious. Because again, we are constantly consuming so much garbage every single day, but we're forgetting to be in the reality. And our reality is important, right? You know, time is crazy. That's the one thing you don't get back is time, right? When you put this time into blogging, into posting, into all this stuff, meditation is so, so important. Yeah, I hope you guys got inspired by this. I think this is a great little video. I've been wanting to do this for so long because I felt like with my mentorees and even people I've talked to, they're like, I'm feeling burnt out. I've deleted my account, I did this. It's because you're not using social media properly, intentionally, presently. You know, you're thinking too much about the followers. You're thinking too much about how you know, the Instagram algorithm is changing, which is why I make these videos to allow you guys to be confident with your social media platform, so you don't rely on the algorithm every time it changes, and that you are confident that your audience and your brand believes in you, that you don't have to feel anxious, you don't have to be away from your why, which we discussed. But in a result to doing that, you also have to be present and wanting to reflect on, yourself. So by doing that, what I mean by that is just like meditate. Meditation is so key. I'm thinking of doing a video on how to meditate. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me questions on how I do it. I do it every single day, and it has changed my life. I know this is an understatement. It has really changed my life completely. So if you're interested in that, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you put the subscribe button. Make sure you put a thumbs up as well. And for more videos like this, because I want to make sure that you are taking care of your wellness. Your number one is you, and you're also getting tips on social media as well as you start, and you're not feeling intimidated by it. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.